Well, he attack me. But Jaden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
Yeah, man, now move settings, nation. And we no need no ladder. Yeah, man, Jaden Chase and I want to bring another reasoning on the topic of current affairs. So if you're new to the channel, just a pass through. But you don't like the reason and of course you don't like the point of view, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then kick in the like button. Now let's get right into the reasoning. Now, nation, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has answered the call of citizens for swift action to be taken in face of another political scandal that has once again shaken the current government. Now, the Prime Minister has confirmed that he has fired the Agriculture Minister, well, forced him to resign, and confirmed that he plans to shuffle the cabinet. Now, nation, think about it. The Agriculture Minister has failed us, and not because of the party and the exposure of the party, but because of high food prices. Even with the grown food grown here, the Security Minister has failed us, and the Minister of Health has failed us. I'm going to hear from Andrew Holness himself, and they will continue the reasoning. Look and listen.
And Minister Green himself, having reflected upon it, also expressed his own disappointment and recommitted to ensuring that no such other incident ever occurs. So I think the nation acknowledges it, he acknowledges it, and he has apologized sincerely for it. Nevertheless, the society in which we live in is one where the fault lines surround social justice, the rule of law, and equality under the law. For us to properly manage this pandemic, enforcement is not the tool. We don't have the resources to enforce on every single Jamaican. We manage this pandemic because we have managed to build tremendous social capital. We have managed to get the people on board to follow the protocols, to follow the orders under the DRMA. So we have not relied heavily on enforcement. We have relied on the trust and confidence of the people in voluntary compliance. And to a large degree, most Jamaicans have complied to some extent. If there is any break in that synergy between the executive authority giving the mandates, the orders under the DRMA, and the confidence that we ourselves are not just preaching, but doing what we're preaching. If there's a break in that, and people start to feel that we are saying one thing, but doing another, then the level of voluntary compliance will fall. And it will become difficult to manage the pandemic in the way which we have done, which is by getting public support, by and large, behind the measures. And I think Minister Green recognized this.
Yes, nation, now let's continue reasoning. Now, Andrew Holness pointed out something that was very important. He said even key members of his own administration are not following the protocols. And them say lead by example, which has resulted, as he stated, a low cooperation rate with citizens and the protocols being put in place by his administration. Now, him said, if key members of parliament are not following the rules and regulations, him know citizens will not follow. And in asking the agriculture minister to resign, there was nothing else for him to do. This was another scandal that he has created on the party in face of other major situations taking place. The high crime rate. No, nation, some citizens have also voiced their opinion, saying microscopic changes enough to steer the country back on the right course. Some have said that maybe the right ministers have not been given the right portfolios in government to manage. The issue of national security seemed to be too much for the little Chinaman. And truth be told, crime levels have peaked since this current government retained office. And we have all heard the voice notes of officers complaining about the current regime and the fact that the Minister of Security himself has not made the country's security a primary focus, or the individuals given the task to police the country. Police resources have been stretched thin. As a matter of fact, we don't have enough police on the island, to the point where it is rumored that individuals are being accepted at the police academy or into the police force without subject. Now, as it pertains to the Ministry of Health, we don't have to go too far into that. Hospitals are closed. For an entire generation of Jamaicans, this is the first time they have heard of hospitals being closed. Staff have reported that they are being overworked and that the tools needed for them to carry out their day-to-day operations are not there, even though the administration can have other things rush delivered to the island. As a matter of fact, after the story was released that lack of oxygen is the leading cause of Big C related deaths, and the fact that the administration, the Ministry of Health, basically the Minister of Health, instructed individuals to ration oxygen, something as precious in this situation like oxygen. You can't ration that. And after this story became a headline story, the very next day a shipment of oxygen was at the dock. Oh, the gas reached so fast. They never did order none before. Some are clearly saying maybe some more minister need to resign. They may need to wait for a scandal bigger than this. Both the Minister of Security and the Minister of Health have faced two big scandals of their own. The issues of health and security have never been great on the island. And despite what certain Jamaican media outlets have reported, the people are not saying that the Minister of Health is performing at his best. The people are not saying the Prime Minister is performing at his best. The people are not saying the Minister of Security is performing at his best. And of course, on an island, we have so much land that is undeveloped. It's surprising for know that we now produce enough agriculture goods. Jamaica still does not grow and produce enough potatoes. Not even say give, make available so that every citizen on the island could have purchased some. Not enough yam, not enough banana, you name it. As a matter of fact, chicken price gone up. I don't know a 6 week it take for raise a fowl. So long before the party a keep and they get exposed, the agriculture minister did a fail the nation too. I mean, I see it more fitting for him step aside for that reason and not for the fact that him disgrace the party. And nation, make no mistake, if this was something talked about, but there were no video footage to actually show and point to the people, he would resign. And the Prime Minister probably wouldn't advise him to do it either. But nation, how much more of them we have to go catch up on video before we get the changes that we need? The Mayor of Kingston, Agriculture Minister, Suchman from Westmoreland, and the list are gone. These are the things where I feel like the Prime Minister needs to address. Talk to me in the comment section. Let me know how you feel. If you feel like the only reason why the Agriculture Minister resigned was because he disgraced the party and not because it was the right thing to do. And the Prime Minister has already confirmed that there is other things that Floyd can do aside being a member of Parliament. So him sitting at the party, you know what I mean? Him and Holness still good. The system is a fraud, nation. But it's the one called J&Ch, the answer correspondent, the Gaza representative, and I'm reminded them now, if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through. But you like the reason and of course you like the point of view, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon and put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and boost a share. Tell a friend to tell them, sister and them, brother them, to check out the channel, check out the reasoning, join the discussion, comment section open 24/7. if it never lucky yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there, and we can continue the reasoning via the comment section. You know the sentiments, and for those who don't, yeah man, now move settings fam, and no, we don't need none of that. And my sentiments for you and yours is, of course, we wanna live, love, and prosper until we reason again. Remember to drop a like, use up the comment section, show your concern with issues facing the island.